An American Israeli soldier held hostage for more than 19 months in the Gaza Strip was released by Hamas on Monday. Edan Alexander, who is believed to be the last living U.S. citizen held captive in Gaza, was handed over to Red Cross representatives in the enclave's southern city of Khan Yunis. The 21-year-old was then transferred to its special forces inside the Gaza Strip, the Israeli military said in a statement Monday. They subsequently returned him to Israel where he will undergo an initial medical assessment and meet with his family, the statement added. Pictures released by the IDF showed a smiling Alexander hugging his parents Adi and Yael Alexander. President Donald Trump congratulated Alexander's wonderful parents, family, and friends on the release in a post on Truth Social. Alexander's family earlier told NBC News that Trump had expressed the wish to meet with Alexander during his visit to Qatar later this week, but added that the meeting would be subject to Alexander's wishes and medical condition. Calling Alexander's release a very moving moment, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said in a statement that the release was achieved thanks to our military pressure and the political pressure exerted by President Trump. Hamas confirmed the release earlier in the day. Shortly after Alexander was freed, the militant group said in a news release that the move was part of the steps being taken to achieve a ceasefire, open the crossings, and allow aid into the Gaza Strip. We urge the Trump administration to continue its efforts to end this brutal war, it added. Israel on Monday paused its military operations, including airstrikes and drone artillery, in Gaza ahead of the release, according to NBC News crew on the ground. But Netanyahu's office said in a statement Monday that it was committing only to a safe corridor to allow Alexander's release, rather than any ceasefire or release of Palestinian prisoners or detainees. We are in critical days, during which Hamas has a proposal before it that would allow for the release of our hostages, the statement said, adding, negotiations will continue under fire and alongside preparations to intensify the fighting. The Israeli Security Cabinet last week approved a plan to capture the entire enclave under which more than 2 million Palestinians living in Gaza would be moved out of the Strip as Israel's military launched operations to defeat Hamas. Welcoming the news that he would be freed, Israeli President Isaac Herzog on Monday said in a post on X that Israel is founded on a profound commitment to mutual responsibility, and we are obligated to continue doing everything in our power to bring back all the hostages. The release comes as Trump is set to travel to the Middle East in a trip that is expected to intensify efforts to bring a pause to Israel's sweeping military offensive in the Gaza Strip, from which aid has been cut off for several weeks. The trip is not expected to include a stop in Israel. In a post on his Truth Social account Monday, Trump called Alexander's release great news. Alexander, 21, was born in Tel Aviv, Israel, and grew up in New Jersey. He was serving in the Israeli army when Hamas captured him during its terrorist attack October 7, 2023, that killed 1,200 people and took around 250 hostage, according to Israeli counts, marking a major escalation in a decades-long conflict. Alexander's family confirmed in a statement Sunday that it was expecting his release. Today, on Mother's Day, we received the greatest gift imaginable, news that our beautiful son Edan is returning home after 583 days in captivity in Gaza, it said. In his hometown of Tenafly, New Jersey, residents gathered in Hyler Park to celebrate the news and watch the events unfold on livestream screens. More than 52,000 people have been killed in the Israeli assault on the Gaza Strip since then, according to health officials in the enclave, which has been run by Hamas since 2007. On Monday, they said that Israeli strikes had killed 33 people and injured 94 others in the past 24 hours, adding that many more remain trapped under rubble. Alexander is one of 59 hostages remaining in Gaza, according to Israeli officials, although less than half are believed to be alive. Hamas previously reneged on an agreement to release Alexander in March, along with the bodies of 4 other dual nationals, saying it had lost contact with the group holding him and blaming Israel for targeting the area where he was allegedly being held with strikes. Steve Witkoff, the U.S. Special Envoy to the Middle East, told NBC News on Sunday that he was traveling to Israel to secure Alexander's release. "We are picking him up probably tomorrow," Witkoff said. "There was a long negotiation with lots of people to thank." He added that it was a big moment, in large part, because of Trump. Trump on Sunday said that he hoped Alexander's release signified a step toward ending the war in Gaza. This was a step taken in good faith towards the United States and the efforts of the mediators, Qatar and Egypt, to put an end to this very brutal war and return all living hostages and remains to their loved ones, Trump wrote on Truth Social. Mediators Qatar and Egypt also welcomed the move in a statement Sunday. With Trump due to travel Tuesday to the region, this week may see further developments on growing diplomatic tensions between the president and Netanyahu, which sources have told NBC News have arisen over how to approach talks on Gaza and Iran. Netanyahu has denied the reports.